Thank you, President. Action Canada makes this statement on behalf of the PACT, Juvenil de Asociación de Mujeres, Gente, Nueva, and the Sexual Rights Initiative. We regret that Guatemala has noted all the recommendations pertaining to the closing of civil society space, creating an enabling environment for civil society organizations to operate, protecting the rights of human rights defenders, and pertaining to meeting its obligations to respect, protect, and fulfill sexual and reproductive rights, the rights of women, and the rights of LGBTIQ+ persons. Additionally, young people are excluded from political participation and key decision-making due to a lack of enabling legislation, such as national youth law, as well as a lack of representation in key spaces and in decision-making. Guatemala must begin to prioritize the sexual and reproductive rights of adolescents and youth. Religious, cultural, and patriarchal norms and adult-centrism in Guatemalan society and legislation restrict the enjoyment of sexual and reproductive rights by young people, including through an inability to access inclusive, comprehensive sexuality education and sexual and reproductive health services, including HIV testing and counseling. Guatemala must take a multi-sectoral and human rights-based approach to its health and education policy making, including by incorporating sexual and reproductive health information, comprehensive sexuality education, and a gender transformative approach in education, employment, and health. We call on Guatemala to respect the freedoms of association and expression and to repeal Decree 4202, which imposes undue restrictions, sanctions, and controls on activists and civil society organizations for inter alia receiving donor funding to enable human rights work and programming in the country. Civil society organizations cannot continue to work under the threat of being penalized with criminal and civil charges and of having their organizations dissolved. Thank you.